And welcome everybody to the second episode of Scrap Mechanic. I did a little digging because the whole master battery thing, and well, came across a lot of information. First of all, uh, if you just do that, this item will eventually despawn. So don't do that. Place your items in the world like this. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm clearing out my inventory so I can, well, start pulling in some extra materials. And we got to actually go back right to the beginning to get a lot of this stuff. Because I missed a lot of stuff. Okay. That I'm keeping on me. That I'm keeping on me. Same with the food. That's next. That I'm going to place down. That I'm going to place down. This stuff, I'll actually show you what that's used for later. Now, if you place these in the world, you're actually going to build structures. So don't do that. At least not right away. Let's see here. Let's place that scrap wheel there, that one there. And we'll put that rotor. And the honey blocks, oh, the wax we'll place there. So there, we got our inventory cleared out. And spotted a couple other tricks that were shown to me. So first thing I'm going to do is just get my inventory just a little bit organized. And now, well, now we can head back to our ship, which I think is this way. And that's corpse. Huh. So while you're out wandering around, you want to keep an eye out for wax. You want to keep an eye out for this stuff because this is going to allow you to change the color of, well, pretty much anything you build. So you want to start grabbing that stuff up. Right. Oh. That's just my system catching up a little bit. I hear you. Ah, there you are. And as long as you're moving it, you can hold down that right side button and pick up anything that's laying around. So let's, where'd that last little one go? I know I killed two of you. There you are. Ooh, components. Components are really needed because, yeah, you can never have, oh, hello. See how much easier that is? Just do the whole backing up trick. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to go for a bag. And as soon as I can, I'll show you what that corn is good for. Let's see here. And you know what? Let's go into our inventory. We'll shove that stuff up there. We'll pull the corn down. Ooh. Oh, there you are. Come here. Come on. Oh, a lot of them are around here right now. Okay. The only problem with this trick is tracking back where you first started encountering them and collecting all the loot. Now I believe another one died, yeah, right around here. And I think that's it. So, with that, let's figure out exactly where we are. And start heading back to our ship. Oh, hello. Now, not to get lost is the easiest thing to do is just find the road and stick with it. Ooh, yeah, these. Okay. No, I got absolutely no idea what use these things are, but yeah. Just makes it so I don't lose anything due to it all expiring on us. Okay, that all can go in there. Oh, so there's a max of 256 per stack for those. That's good to know. Okay, and you are what I needed. This is the entire use of the corn. That I know of, anyways. You're probably wondering what's going on. Well, that's what's going on. The cows can eat the corn, and then after 3 or 4 pieces of corn, it's going to turn around and make a milk. Of course, if you actually want to, you can turn around and, well, tenderize the meat, so to speak, and get yourself a haunch that you can use. And a lot of other of this stuff can be reclaimed. Like, just right click and you can drag along, and anything that's constructed of the little blocks, you can then turn around and capture, take. Including the stairs, which is an interesting little trick in order to figure out how to build those. So my plan for this episode is, first of all, go back, grab master battery, grab a couple other things that we missed, and get our first vehicle up and running. Hopefully. Come on. You can have the other two as just keepsake. So now we're set for food for a while, which is probably a good thing, because, yeah, we were getting hungry. Okay. While I'm going out and about, I'm actually keeping an eye on mainly the rocks like this, because I'm listening, keeping an ear out, because I want beehives. Ooh. And the reason why I want beehives is because I'm going to need them later. And that's a beehive right there. I think I already harvested those. No, doesn't look like I did. That gets us some more wax. And nothing of use there or there. There's a couple of things I'm going to keep an eye out for, and I'm going to grab on my way back. I just didn't want to carry them with me all the time. Okay. So we got to get back to that very first area we explored. Another thing about these cows is the forester bots will hunt and attack them. So if you want to keep them secure, like a 1 or 2 just for that food purpose, you're going to want to fence them in and keep them protected. Okay, back here to the first factory we explored. So we need to go up here to this one, because this is where we're going to get our master battery. Dumb part is we actually stared at it in the first episode. Okay. Now, has anything respawned in here? And right here. This right here is the master battery. So, yeah. Make sure you pick that up when you're coming through here and looting here. Because you need it. Okay. Now our next little bit. I heard ya. I didn't see ya, but I heard ya. Okay. One of the things I didn't know is you should really come around and check behind here, because chests like spawning around here basically do an entire 180 of the ship. Like that. We missed that. And that. Which... how am I going to get to? Okay, before we do anything else, okay, guess I'm not doing it that way. Thought there was water over here, but there isn't. Before we do anything else, we're coming over here. Because evidently this is actually one of the starter areas, and, well, needless to say, it was hidden well enough that, ouch. Come on. There we go. That's where the arm dropped. Wow, you flew a ways. It's one of the things about nighttime is these things stand out. Okay. Over here is a little tutorial as to basically how to grow everything. Now, we're not going to actually do the tutorial there. Okay. I thought for a second just having the bucket under there was enough. But there's a bunch of different items kicking around here for you to use, like yet another bucket, a lot of soil, seeds. Now one thing is these farm plots, which, let's see, can I steal you for better? No. How about you? These here. That's not what it's meant for, but I'm going to use it for it anyways. These are your soil plots. Now, you can actually pick these up and turn them back into soil bags, so you can actually move them around as you go. Now, I don't exactly have any ideas to how common or rare these things are, or even if you can make them later on. So, nab them when you can. Got some seeds there. Got two really important parts there. We grabbed another bearing, and we grabbed another wheel. Now, if I get enough of this stuff, I might be able to turn around and make a vehicle without having to use these things, because these things are rough. Okay. Now, why did I grab this stuff? Well, coming back to the ship, let's see. You can grab some fuel from there. We can put that out and get access to, well, basically little bits and pieces of stuff here. Including, if you decide to use it, a little bit of a storage locker. Now, that's interesting, because used to be it didn't go and hide in your inventory. It took up the world. So, yeah, that's interesting. Another thing we're going to do is put that out, because there's our fourth wheel. We've got 2 back at base, and we've got 2 there, and we've got now 7 bearings, which is really all, well, just about all we need. So, to that end, let's see. That's some potatoes. Don't need those, don't need those. That's... that gives us a switch and a headlight. And that's really, really weak. But still kind of useful. Then we got the ducky. I'm taking the ducky. Now, what I'm going to do is time to head back home. Come here. You know you want to try to fight me and die. See? Told you want to try to fight me and die. Now, I'm waiting to get back home just so we can start construction before I start building the vehicle. Theoretically, I could build... No, I couldn't build back there. I don't have the other 2 wheels I need. Oh, hello. Come on. And we're lost. Ooh, unexplored space. And another guy. Ow. Now later on, you're not going to want to refine these here. You're going to want to take them back to your base, and I'll show you how to do that as soon as I'm actually able to do it. And nothing in there. And... now one of the things you can do No. I don't want to go that way. I want to go like that. There's a maximum space you can use, but definitely helps you get around. And let's see, I think there's actually some stuff up here. Do I care enough, though? No, I don't think I do. So that end. Let's just recover those materials. And figure out where we are. And that's there, which means the spot that I actually needed to go is more there-ish. That is far, far too much fun. Now, those things are a lot more threatening, as we saw in a previous episode. Uh-oh. Where are you? Yeah. As we found out last episode, those things are far more threatening when you don't have room to back up infinitely. So just be aware of your approach areas and the way you're going to work. So I'm going to work on getting us back to our base, or at least where we're setting up right now. And I will catch you back there where we'll make our first vehicle. So, simply because I was passing by it, when you find one of these toilets, grab it. Because you can be at the top of one of those structures, like that one there. And I'll actually demonstrate it. Well, let's just go over here. I can demonstrate it easily enough. So you take your jack, put that away, and you take your toilet seat. Now for your jack, you want to put it so it's sitting right over the edge. You then put your toilet seat there, because what you're going to do is you're going to pick that up and you're going to jump in the toilet seat. And it doesn't matter the fall distance. You won't feel it. So it's a quick and easy way of getting down from there. So, since I gave that little tip that I wanted to do, yeah, I'm back to walking. And we're back. Back at home, I took a little bit of time just to organize our inventory a little bit. Get our staples out there. And there's a couple things that now I want to go through with you. Farming. Let's actually first of all set up a farm. Yeah, out here will be good. Now, one thing to be warned about for farming. I have 8 plots of soil down. If I place this 9th one down and actually plant any seeds in it, it's going to start raids, which is going to be a bunch of farming bots coming in and trying to wreck our day and they will specifically target these to destroy them. So I'm actually going to hold off on that for the moment. And only go with the 8 plots I got set out. Now, with that, because I'm going to need food, let's go with the beets. Oops. It's wrong one. So you get them planted. Put those back. And that water we got, well, you can also use it to water your crops. So I'm just going to go fill up and finish watering them. And then we'll go on to the next step for that. One thing also about water that I discovered in my little travels is you chuck water on a robot, they short out for a bit. So it's up to you if you want to do it, but it works. Let's put you there and you there, just to keep you out of the way. Now, where did I... Right, should be over here. The fertilizer, you don't need to use fertilizer. You can just leave them as they are and they'll still grow, and just water them every day. But if you fertilize them, they'll grow a lot faster. Just as an FYI. So now that we got that done, let's chuck in our master battery and we can start getting everything going. Now, up here, this is where you can start making a bunch of different bots. And you'll need these. You'll need you will definitely need these. Well, maybe not that one, but the rest of these, yes. A very, very hearty yes. So I need 10 circuits and 10 component kits to make the craft bot. Now there's a reason why I'm going after them first. Because the other machine that turned on, that one over there, is what we need to do to make our machine, or our vehicle. But, yeah. Okay. Now that we've made sure we got those materials, that's the entire reason for laying that out. Let's get a craft bot going. And refined bot, we need more component kits. So we're going to have to go out hunting. But here's our craft bot. Now, you can use them where he lands, or as with everything else, you can pick them up and move them. That's not what I wanted to do. I want you there. And I want in here, I want to get a bunch of this started going right away. Because right here is our tires. And for that we need wood, metal, and beeswax. Now for the big tires, I don't have anywhere near enough beeswax. Small tires, I still don't have anywhere near enough beeswax. But, yeah, I'm going to make a bunch of this. Now, for us to start on our vehicle, we're going to need that out. And, we're going to need a couple of things from here. First thing we're going to need is the scrap engine. Because, well, that's what's going to power everything. So while that's doing that, Do I got a tree around here? Easily accessible. Close enough. We're going to need material to build this out of. Now, watch out. When that thing lands, if it lands on you, you're going to feel it. Now, I'm just stacking them up like this because it just makes it so they don't roll around. And that way I can refine them. Just in a line, just quick and easy. I hate the illusionary trees. But I also know I'm going to need a lot of wood. That's why I'm coming out here and getting it. Okay, so I'm going to go and harvest a bunch of trees, and we'll do the rest of the crafting on camera, so I can show you what you need and why you need it. So I'm going to come back when I got about a stack and a half of wood. I'm not going to need anywhere near that much, but I'm going to want that much. Maybe find some more beeswax. So we'll be back. Well, as I was doing that, I spotted some beeswax, so I came over here and, well, interesting thing is, we have a rather large amount of breath. And there be stuff down here we can grab. At least from the looks of it. Crude oil, that's probably going to be useful for making fuel. Are there any more beads around here? Nope. Looks like it's about the only two things that we can get from it down here. Now, I believe, just like with everything else, this stuff will regenerate over time. So don't be afraid to grab it all and thinking, oh, I need to save some for later. Yeah, that looks to be about it. Back to harvesting trees. And we're back. Now, we got ourselves our scrap engine. We're also going to need... don't need scrap seat, don't need scrap wheels. Scrap driver seat. We'll get that going. This is the next thing we're going to need. And I'm going to get some... let's get that collected. Turn around, and we're going to get some wood going. Because I went and found enough beeswax that I can make some actual proper tires. You can, of course, upgrade these things in order to, well, get what you need and be able to queue up a lot more of this stuff. Okay, and you should be done. Let's collect you, and we're going to get you made. So, yeah, these scrap wheels, turns out we're not going to need them. Where did I get another one of those? Interesting. Well, might as well get them tucked out. Okay. Okay, collect that, collect that. I've now got 2 of these wheels. Explosive canisters, paint ammo. That's using the pigments. Okay. Got that one done. Collecting our tool, and that's pretty much all she wrote for what we need there. We're going to need a lot more of those going forward. So collect that, and let's just quick check, because it's one thing I am going to want. I need a bit more just straight up metal. Oh, yeah. Food. Yeah, if you're not, if one of your 2 meters drops to 0, you start losing hit points rapidly. So keep that in mind. And our plants are already done. See? So now, not only do we got a bunch of seeds from that, we also got some food. Okay, where was I? Right, metal. Oh, looks like you can make fertilizer. That's good to know. Let's get that going, and let's start actually making ourselves our structure. So first thing I'm going to do, just make a core. And I'm going to want you about yay long. About yay. Really, however you want this laid out is legitimately entirely up to you. And let's just make sure I got 4 tires. Got those, yes. Get that tool in the proper place for us. Now that I got this laid out, I'm just kind of bump it up using the up arrow key. And chuck on tires. No, you actually don't want to do it that way. You want one of these bearings in place. Oops. Might as well get that back to working. You need one of those bearings in place for the wheel to go on properly, and you'll see it by that animation that you just saw. That's what's going to allow the wheels to operate properly. Now up front here, I actually want to put bearings like that. Not so I can put the wheels like that, but just so I can angle stuff down. Now at this point in time, you can technically pick this up. I need that, I need that. That can go away. Same with that and that. Now, next thing I'm going to place is a scrap motor. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to turn its power way up to the max. And I'm going to go get some fuel. Yeah, I can only store 10 fuel. And I'm going to put some extra there just in case. That being said, I'm going to put our little control section. Oop, that's the wrong way around. There we go. Can put that there. Now, when you grab this connection tool, you see all these bits highlight up. Well, you kind of want them. Now, this engine can connect to, because it's literally the garbage engine, it can connect to 3 things. You can get 2 connections. Yo, stop. There we go. Yeah. Connect the engine to that first, or at least don't fuel it up. And now if you look at the wheels, those arrows are pointing in opposite directions, so it's going to just keep spinning it around. So you need to right-click to quickly change the rotation, so they're all going to go the right way. Now for here, we're going to bring those down and link them in there. And let's see. If we go right, they'll go left. If we go left, they go right. So, yeah. Right, left. Good. Now, I think I was looking for this. Now that's going from that stuff we got from the clams. And I can also make fuel from the oil we got. So keep that in mind. Up here, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to actually get 2 of those made. I should probably have made sure my truck was out of the way. Well, you can call that a truck. Okay. Now, let's see. I want just a chest. I need more metal blocks. That's going to be enough for us to build a chest, which is going to be the start of our storage. Now, of course, the gas engine is far better, but it requires components that we don't have at the moment. And this one's going to get us the chest. Let's get one of them crafting. Now, I'm going to just tuck my extra fuel there. Simply because it's so useful. I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to chuck that right there. Just so I got one extra one on me. I found another one as we were wandering around. Let me quickly grab the last little bit of food I got. And we can just dump off some of this extra stuff. And put that away. Keep that there. Put that away. And put that away. Come on. Put the bearing there. Grab our chest. And we realistically speaking, we don't need to put this on here. But I'm actually going to keep it over here. Because I got a plan for it in the future. Now, these things weigh a lot. So if you want to put these things on your truck, yeah, take a look at that. It's leaning heavily. So you can either put one in the center or you can turn around and balance it. But keep in mind, the more weight you got on your unit, the slower everything's going to be. And like I said, this engine's not too good. Hold on. Oh. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. See about finding more of those. Because them are them big tires. Now the reason why I wanted those cages is for stuff like this. Because as fast as I'm running now, that's as fast as I can run. You can place it down, pick it up, or you can refine it. Well, these things here, you can insert it, and it just puts it right in there. So, yeah. It's not the most graceful thing in the world. It's ugly as hell. But it works. So, yeah. With this, you can start laying out resources onto your hull. You can add that works for both those scrap pieces and wood. And hopefully next episode we'll be able to get the materials needed so I can show you the next couple of bots. But I think next episode is going to be primarily just exploration. So, until then everybody, thank you for watching, and this is Fate signing out.